there any way to sense games like this are coming, or is there like a feeling you get anything like that?
I mean, when you're dealing with a game like this, it just kind of, especially now that we have a bye week, you go two different ways. I feel like, you can go a way where, you can, after bye week, then it could continue to happen, or come after the bye week. And I've been in both situations, in my career where it was been tough the first couple games, and then going into the bye week, we made a run. So, I mean, you still got to have faith at the end of the day, and I'm hoping that's the case. I'm hoping that, everybody is going to do their due diligence and trying to rebound, especially after a tough win against a good opponent. The Chiefs are a really good team, especially once they hit their stride. I've played against them multiple times, so I know. But in the grand scheme of things, we just got to come together and can't waver and do everything that we possibly can.
Do you think today was more them or you?
I mean, to be honest, they did a great job, first off, with clock management. Time of possession was kind of unheard of and for them. But, I think that just having I think we had only 3 first downs, in the game is you're not going to win, and then on top of that, I think we had less than 100 yards total offense, which is another thing too, is a statistic that is brutal. So, man, we just gotta find ways, get more people involved, get all the right cylinders to go, and be able to come back, especially from the bye week, and learn from this mistake too, the errors that we caused against a good team.
A lot of people early in the year were saying the Chiefs just aren't the Chiefs anymore, but it feels like they're kind of coming together. I mean, do you feel like they're them again?
Yeah, I mean, I would say, in regards to their style, and Spags, I think he does an unbelievable job on the defensive side of putting guys in position to win and execute at a high level. And then when you got, guys like Drew, Tranquil, Chris Jones, and some of the other guys, McDuffie, those guys are staples, and they know what it takes to rebound from tough losses, like what they've had in the past couple weeks. And just to be honest, they know what they're doing. And when they hit their stride, it goes, especially Mahomes. I'm one of those guys that watches him from afar, and once he hits his stride, he's unstoppable.
Not a whole lot of positives, but you got something going in the kickoff return game, I guess.
Yeah.
The special teams have been better the last couple weeks.
Yeah. That's always a plus. But in the grand scheme of things, a loss is a loss. And it's tough to sit here and say, the special teams did a great job. When in actuality, we helped put our team in position, but we still didn't capitalize. We still didn't get that win. So that's still a tough loss right there.
In your opinion, what's your take to bring the team back after the bye week and all, and after a loss like this?
Yeah, we just gotta, I think we have a couple days until we all take off, and we just gotta come back and we hit the ground running. We gotta clock in, punch our number in, and find a way to get back to what we know, at least what I feel like we know, and that's winning football games.
We got to convert on 3rd down. No doubt about that. Got to keep the ball in our hands. And yeah, we just got to play better. That's what it comes down to. We got to play better. We got to communicate better. We got to execute better. Yeah.
Coming in, was there any sense that this was possible or this was coming? There's no indication of that during the week or anything?
No. We prepared for this game. We were going to win this game. Had a great week of prep. We're going to have to go back and watch the film and make corrections and see what happened.
How much more frustrating is it going into a bye? Probably want to build some positive momentum, that sort of thing. Now you got to think about it for an extra week.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Yeah, you can't really bounce back the next Sunday with a W. Gonna have to think about this one for a while, but yeah, it's frustrating.
And I guess just on their side, they played like the Chiefs, right? I mean, maybe a lot of people thought they were not there yet, not there anymore, but they look like the team that's been champion 9 years in a row in this division. Is that what you sense from them?
I just think we got to play better at the end of the day. It's about us. It's about what we're doing, offense, defense, and special teams. We got to look inwards. We got to look at ourselves and see what we got to do better.
Learn from it. Look at the film. Stay hungry, stay focused, and stay encouraged.
Going into the bye, could the bye come at a better time or not, just to be able to sit back and kind of recalibrate everything?
I
Would
mean,
you rather keep playing?
I was
Yeah.
about to say I'd rather keep playing, but I mean, as far as guys getting healthy and everything, it's probably a good time.
When things are going out of whack like that, I mean, you just sit back thinking, how does this happen? Because everybody always talks about how strong you guys practice during the week and how prepared you are.
Yeah. I mean, you really don't even think about it during the game because it's always a next play mentality, and you try to make that play that can just change the game. So I mean, it's just kind of you're just in it and just trying to make something happen, make the next stop, and then you kind of when you step away from it and the game's over, you look past it and you kind of realize what's going on.
Appreciate you.
Just a terrible performance by us as a team. I mean, couldn't stop them on defense, and offense we couldn't get going at all. So we're gonna lose a lot of football games like that.
Any way to put a finger on exactly why that happened?
We just got to be better. I mean, simple as that. We got to go back, watch the film. Can't point the finger, you can't point a finger at coaches for the scheme or other player for making a mistake. We got to look inward and look how each and every single one of us can get better to make sure that never happens again.
So when you come from a program like you came from, you didn't really lose very often, and certainly didn't have performance like this very often. Like, is this kind of a tough adjustment to learn how to go through this kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, I've lost before in my life, but I definitely don't like losing. It's not something. I don't work as hard as I do. I think anybody else in this building does. To lose like that. So if we're being honest, it's been a losing culture around here for a long time. But we have to continue to work to fix that and bring winning back here.
Is it almost a matter then that the bye's coming at a good time so that everybody can kind of recalibrate, or would you rather just keep going, or the bye's good for injuries? What do you think?
I mean, bye is good either way. Just kind of let guys refresh. Let guys' bodies heal a little bit. Regardless if we won or lost, a bye would be good for us. But once again, whether it's a bye or not, we got to get back to work and figure out how to get better.